Okay, I'm going to just start. I know we're still waiting on 2 athletes, but I'm going to start because I know these guys, some guys have practice to get to. So thank you all for coming. My name's Nancy Peter. I'm the president of Weyland Boosters. And this is by far my favorite event that Boosters hosts all year long. It's just an honor and a privilege to not only watch these guys from freshmen to senior, but to also realize that they not only did academics, but also excelled in their sport to get them as far as they are today. So it's quite impressive. Congratulations to you all, and we look forward to following you in the future. Please keep in touch and let us know any of your accomplishments, all of your accomplishments, so we can spread it to the Weyland community. It's an honor. Thank you so much. Thank you to my Boosters crew over here. We have Melissa and Elizabeth. And Boosters is always here to support our athletes. We support our middle school athletes as well, and it's an honor to do so. So I was going to introduce Dr. Easy, but I don't see him yet, so we're going to have Keith take over and introduce some coaches. Thank you.
Great. Thanks so much, and again, it's been a privilege watching you guys compete over the years and moving on. It's kind of the changing the guard. You guys set a good example for the younger students, and I thank you because the younger students are looking up to you and following in your footsteps, and I know a lot of people were looking at the signage before, some of the younger kids, and getting excited to think about that next step. And it takes a village, as they say, so appreciate the parents, the coaches, and the students, all the hard work that they put in to get to this point. We want to get going and start introducing our coaches, so let's go Coach Means first.
Hi everyone, I'm Ashley Means. I'm the girls lacrosse coach, and I have the privilege of talking about Sydney today. Thinking about Sid and her time here, but also looking back on her as a young player, having seen her play at the youth level, growing up through the middle school, and then joining us here. Sid is someone who's always been determined to play at the college level, so getting to this point now, it's bittersweet that she's done it, but now we're seeing her totally blossom, and now she's leaving us, which is really, really sad. I have some notes about Sid that I just wanted to share. So thinking about Sid, she's shown dedication over the years, improving her game tremendously. Over her years with our program, she's shown determination to be an impact player. Sid's greatest contribution to our team is her consistency. She's focused, level-headed, and always someone who has a team-first attitude. And I say that, and then I'm going to share this story about Sid. Hopefully it's okay, but even today, where we're celebrating Sydney and all of her success, she reached out to make sure it was okay to be here today to miss practice time. And so here we are celebrating Sid, and she's still putting her team first and always thinking about her team and how missing practice might impact her team. So she's incredibly thoughtful. And then just a few other things, sorry to ramble. Sid shows grit, but is always respectful. She shows relentless play, but is always poised. She has a calm, even-keeled temperament, one that our team benefits from, but one that every team can benefit from and learn from, and that is certainly something about Sid that our program is going to mix. So we're psyched for Sid. She's going on to do big things, and we're just really proud of all of the work she has put in to get herself to this point. So congrats to Sid.
Let's go Coach Chase.
Hi everybody. Good afternoon. My name's Sean Chase, the head coach of the Weyland wrestling team here. Here to talk about Greg before he moves on to Trinity. Greg's heard, and his parents have heard a lot of what I've had to say about him before, but I do have a new audience, and there are some pretty impressive stats. Greg this past season as a wrestler set the career wins record, or excuse me, back up. He achieved over 100 career victories here at the high school, which only a handful really of Weyland wrestlers have achieved in our long and storied program. And if you're doing the math, you know, an average wrestler, a good wrestler on average is about 20 plus wins per year. okay? And I can see some of the wheels are spinning in your heads as you're computing. What makes Greg's number impressive is that you have to remember last year COVID robbed us of the season. So Greg actually only had 3 seasons here at Weyland High School to reach 100 career victories. Had he had his 4th season at Weyland High School, he easily would have shattered all program records as it related to career victories as a Weyland wrestler. So with that, we wish Greg best of luck moving forward to Trinity College, and it's an honor to be here with all you guys. I've taught and coached you in some way, shape, or form over the past few years. Best of luck to everybody. Thank you.
And we have Coach Hoffman for crew.
Hey everybody, I'm Paul. Honored to be here. Coach Mike can't be here today, so he sends his best. I get to talk about 2 athletes today. First, Jillian Cook. Jillian started off with a program at Weyland Wested, novice year, sophomore year, built a lot of good foundation. Then we headed into COVID territory, and Jillian found a new home at Riverside, where she took her good foundation and applied it to a new place. And it shows kind of the good family orientation of different rowing programs in the rowing community. She's able to take her skills to a new place, and we wish her the best in taking it to yet another place at Bates. Jillian. I also get to talk about Quinn Gleeson, and I have a few notes. So I first met Quinn in middle school. She had obvious length, which is helpful, but that's good limbs are helpful, but you got to have the hard work to go on with it. So she definitely brought that. She made her way through the novice program, made it to varsity again just as COVID shut everything down. But she maintained contact with the program through a lot of work in singles. I actually got to spend a lot of time with her on the Weyland High School ski team, so she kept up her fitness during the winter as well. And then finally, as the rowing program sort of returned to things, she was in a good position to lead the head of the Charles boat. You have to be aware this is basically the default national championship of head racing. And her stroking that boat was strong enough to place us for the next year. So a good, strong performance. She's a fine blade. She really understands what the rowing stroke is about. She understands the need for hard work to make sure that that blade stays in there. We both enjoy her iconic sense of humor, her ability to deliver absurd statements with a straight face. We think she would make a fine poker player. We feel that with her keen rowing intelligence and her strong work ethic, she's well positioned to lead her next rowing team, Bates. Quinn.
Coach Pete.
Hi everybody, congratulations to all athletes. I love seeing Sydney's got a lacrosse stick right at the table. She's ready to go. That's awesome. I get to talk about these 2 great guys, 2 anchors of our team for the last 2 years. I'm going to start off talking about Reed being an offensive lineman. You don't get all the accolades that all the other guys do, but Reed was in the trenches over the last 2 years, has helped our team to a number of victories. I just want to go back to the COVID year. We had Jason Tucker, who was the leading scorer in the state in touchdowns, ended with 28 touchdowns on the season, more than anybody else. And Jason will be the first one to thank his offensive lineman, and Reed was a big part of that. As a coach, one of the best things I get to go through this recruiting process with these guys as the college coaches come in to visit them. And Reed, we've had quite the run here with coaches coming in, recruiting Reed, asking him to come to play for him. I remember when we met with the Union coach, we actually used Dr. Mizuguchi's office. We had a great talk. As soon as that coach walked out, I looked at Reed and I said, I want to play for that guy. I said, that's how this guy was motivating. He was everything. And Reed was like, we were right on cue. He said pretty much the same thing. Reed had already met him, so he already knew him. It was the first time I met the coach. I'm really excited to see Reed go on to Union, play for Union, and good luck, Reed. We are going to miss you on the offensive line next year. We are going to miss you. The next guy, I've known this guy since 2nd grade. Coach Jason, I've had him at our youth football camp, causing all kinds of trouble. But no, Adam's a great player all around. Every coach would talk about, where's Adam going to be? Is he at quarterback? Is he at running back? Is he at wide receiver? Is he our punter? Is he our kicker? Does he kick extra points? The answer was yes to all of that. Adam did everything for us. Last weekend I got to go to the spring game up at Endicott College, where we already have 2 Weyland football players playing at, so I'm excited to see Adam join. We're going to have 3 Gulls up there next year. That's exciting to see these 2 guys go on and continue playing football. Congratulations to both of you guys.
We have a little unique situation that we got the AP schedule last week. So some of our players are not here because they're finishing up. They were hoping to run and get here in time, but we'll go ahead. We have some words to say about them and want to recognize them for their accomplishments. So Coach Smith.
Zach Smith, the assistant lacrosse coach. Really proud of Michael. He's improved tremendously from the first time I saw him as a freshman. He brings a tremendous work ethic, gets the most out of his teammates, and really brings the tenacity to practice that I did not think he was going to have when I first met him as a freshman. And so I think he'll do great things at American International. And secondly, Alex, immediately starter since his freshman year. I think player coach kind of is the best term for him. He is a game changer when he's on the field, and he really is like a coach for defense. He brings so much to the table, and you guys should be really proud of him, and he'll be great at RPI.
And last but not least, I'm going to talk a little bit about Lucas Prali. So Coach Foley couldn't be here, so he sent a little note for me to read, and I'll do my best. So Lucas is wrapping up a stellar career for himself over at the pool. Ever since his first dual meet freshman year against Newton South, we knew he was going to be something special. Lucas has always been a great leader both in the pool and out, especially through the strange last couple of years we had. He has helped the team focus and has been a great inspiration and mentor for the underclassmen. He leaves here a 3-time DCL All-Star, a 3-time Metro West Daily News All-Star, a 2-time Boston Globe All-Scholastic, and he becomes an elite member of the 1,000 Point Club for Weyland High School. He capped off his career with a state title in the 100-meter butterfly, swimming a time that would have won the Division I or the Division II state championship. He takes his talents to WPI next semester, and he'll make an immediate impact on the program where he will be studying mechanical engineering. So congratulations, Lucas.
All right, thank you, coaches. Thank you, Pete. Congratulations, guys. Very, very exciting. You guys should be very proud of yourselves. So in front of you, you have a piece of paper. So parents, this is a lovely opportunity to take a nice photo of these kids signing our Booster Signing Day sheet. So please pick up your pen and sign your name on your sheet, and congratulations on playing your sport next year in college. Yep, and we're going to pass this down to, this is a book that we've been keeping, I don't know, the last 6 years, 5 years, since 2017. And Pete keeps it in his office, so you guys can pass it down and put your name, where you're going to school, and what sport you're playing, please. And these are for you to take home. Congratulations. Thank you, everybody, for coming. Sorry Dr. Easy couldn't make it. He wanted to say hello. Maybe next time. But again, Boosters really appreciates all the parents, all the athletes' support, all the coaches' support. We are here to help you. I've been doing this for a long time now, and it's very fulfilling, and I really enjoy it, and it's an honor to see all these athletes move on to college. So thanks for coming, and congratulations again, guys.